Looking for your shot to take over the NBA? Look no further. HLCC is looking for new recruits. Join the Discord server, create your player, and watch them rise in the rankings as they flourish into an NBA player and eventually find their way onto the YouTube channel. Join today, and you could be the next to take down yours truly, CBJ. Make sure to hit that like button and turn on post notifications to get updates on the latest HLCC content.
It is a beautiful afternoon here in Miami, Florida, as we get set for the first game of our triple header. We've got the Magic versus the Heat, as we get to see the rivalry that dates back all the way to last year's playoffs. Tyler O'Neal versus Amani Kidd.
Definitely, and we're going to definitely be keeping our eyes on both of those players as we watch today's game. And obviously, Amani and Jimmy Butler are going to have to step up if the Heat want a chance to win this game. Obviously, Amani down 3 points per game from last year. His average was 26, this year 23. Jimmy Butler has taken a very, very low fall this season. So both those players are going to have to step up if the Heat want to win today.
Definitely. I think those guys are two guys you really want to keep your eye on for them, because I think you really want good games from them, especially when you're trying to win. And I think another key thing is that Bam Adebayo out for this game with a fractured thigh injury. You wonder how that's going to affect them. You wonder who's going to step into the starting lineup. It's definitely going to be interesting to see how that works out for them. But I think they're going to have to figure it out. They've been a gritty team all year. They've been scrapping for wins, and hopefully they can show that tonight. But I'm not going to waste any more time. Let's get into predictions. Noto, who you've got?
Honestly, I'm going to take the Orlando Magic. Both of these teams have been very iffy, to say the least, this season in a very weak Eastern Conference. But I'm going to believe in Paolo Banchero. I'm going to believe that he's going to take advantage of the much slower and older Jimmy Butler, and he's going to will the Magic to win tonight.
Definitely. I think I want to agree with you as well, but I don't want to count out Amani Kidd, man. I think there's no way we do not see glimpses of the old Amani Kidd in this game. I think this game means something to him, especially with the implications of last season and everything that happened there with Tyler O'Neal and all the beef that was there. I think this game means something to him, and I think this is the game that gets his name back on its normal high horse, because I think Amani Kidd is probably one of the better players in the league today. I think he's just not been able to find it this season, but I think this game is where he can really start finding his flow, and hopefully he can carry the Miami Heat to a victory. But we're not going to waste any more time. After this, we've got Amani versus Tyler. The rivalry will be settled tonight. We'll be back right after this.
I'm gonna show you how great I am. Great I am. Great I am.
This kid's gonna be somebody better than anybody ever knew.
I'm gonna show you how great I am.
I wanna fly, can you take me far away? Give me a star to reach for, tell me what it takes, and I'll go so high, my feet won't touch the ground. Just hitch my wings and pull the strings. I got these dreams that all fall.
Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure.
We welcome you back from the break and back to Orlando versus Miami, Magic versus Heat, and Tyler versus Amani Kidd. As we look at the starting lineups for both teams, Caleb Martin getting the chance to start tonight with Bam Adebayo out. Jimmy will move to the 4. And for the Magic, it's been the same thing that they've been running all year. And they're looking to use this starting lineup to take a win here in Miami. As you see the Stars set for tip-off here in Miami. As you see Amani Kidd get the ball at the top of the key. He gets by Vucevic and slams it down. What a way to start the game from Amani Kidd. Not what I was expecting, but that knee certainly looks good. As you see Amani Kidd takes a screen again from Herberto. Gets by Vucevic. Attacking that interior defense. And gets his second dunk of the game. It's a quick 4-0 start for Miami. As you see Franz get downhill, take the contact. He'll get to the line. You look at the upcoming Christmas schedule. OKC and Denver and Blazers versus Knicks after this one. We've got 3 very fun games this Christmas. 6 fun teams. Should be a great Christmas triple header.
For sure. As you see, Amani Kidd has all of Miami's points so far. He's definitely starting off to cook early, and that's what you want to see from Amani. You want to see him take that charge, and that's definitely what the Heat are going to need from him as this game goes on to win.
Definitely, especially with Bam Adebayo out, they're going to need Amani to unlock what he is capable of doing. See Paulo. So far, they've been really attacking Herberto Lopez with no Bam. They're trying to get inside, and they're doing just that. As you see Amani Kidd, he's got 8 points, 4 of 4. Graphics wrong, but he's definitely cooking. You would be surprised. You would think he would only have. You wouldn't think he would have so many points, but he's been cooking. As you see Franz attack Herberto again. They are attacking the sophomore Herberto Lopez with no Bam Adebayo. And they're going to need him to step up defensively, especially against a Orlando team that knows how to get into the paint. See Amani Kidd in the corner, knock down the 3. He's got 11 early points, and we're only 2 minutes into the first. Franz doesn't attack, instead kicks it out, but Vucevic can't knock down the 3 there. As Kevin Porter Jr. feeds it inside to Jimmy. Passes it back out. Devon Hill with the quick hands. He'll give it to Vucevic. Working against the rookie. Tough shot by Vucevic. Nikola Vucevic averaging 9 points on the season. 4.2% from 3. He's been a really great addition for Orlando, no doubt.
Definitely. Vucevic kind of having a resurgence in his career here in Orlando. You know, it started off last season, in his last season with the Bulls. He showed signs, but here he's really contributing to winning basketball here in Orlando. And he's also helping the young guys like Devon Hill develop, as you can see him turning into more of a true point guard now that he has a legit big alongside of him.
Totally agree. He has been a very great pickup for Orlando, and hopefully he could be a key asset tonight in this one. As you see Tyler O'Neal try to take the step back, no good. Rough start for Tyler, 0 for 2, and a turnover in this one. As Amani, instead of attacking Tyler again, he turns it over. Devon Hill, bully ball against KPJ. He gets it to go. He may look small, but he's not your average point guard. He's got a strong frame, and he uses it. As Amani no good, but Miles Bridges with the putback slam. As Franz gets around the defense, slams it down yet again. they continue to attack Roberto Lopez. That might be a story of the game as you see Caleb Martin with nobody around him get the slam. No, I must ask, what do you think they must do to respond to this attackage of Roberto Lopez early on, as you see Nikola Vucevic get that to go? Well, we'll get back to you after the break to answer that question. We've got a close game here at 16-17. Miami with the lead so far, and Amani's been great. We'll be back after this.
The NBA playoffs are underway. They are trying to win a championship. Kane denied by Davis.
Screen by Nurkic. Durant from deep. Got it.
It's time to win basketball.
The NBA playoffs. Lakers Suns Game 1 coming this fall. Full ESPN-style broadcast. Subscribe down below.
Welcome back to Miami here, and it's a 19-16 lead. And like I was saying, as Roberto Lopez is not in this one, how do you think Orlando should respond to the attacking inside the paint from Orlando? As you see, it's a 9-11 start for Miami. They've been great, but what do they have to do defensively to really lock down the paint?
You know, Khalil Ware is in the game right now. I think Miami should definitely make use of him. And they're just going to have to go through it. It's the part of the growing pains. Roberto Lopez is just going to have to step up and use his big body and get in those lanes. And, you know, it's kind of unfortunate that his first starting game this season is against a young Orlando Magic team that has so many fast and agile wing players. Paolo, Jalen Suggs, even Franz Wagner is athletic at times. So they're just going to have to go through it and make use of what they have. And Miles Bridges as well can step up for them.
Definitely. It's going to have to be a strength in numbers game for Miami with no Bam Adebayo, both offensively and defensively. It's 23-21 right now. Pretty low scoring for both of these team standards. As you see Jimmy Butler, that's a great sign for Miami. You want him to be aggressive tonight, and he does so there with a three, and Paulo responds with a slam. Oh my gosh, Miles Bridges goes around the world with the slam there. Shot clock's turned off, and Wendell Carter Jr., tough shot. Miami can play for the last shot here, and they probably will. Amani to Khalil Ward. Paulo gets a piece of it. Karkandrick. It's no good. Very fun first quarter here. Both teams have been very, very energetic so far, defensively and offensively. Already a few highlights. We'll be back for more HS after this.
Shot by Benzers.
Oh shit. Boys, it's go time.
Excellent work, Kenny. You got that, Mo?
Shit, I guess so.
Wrong way, Kenny.
Shit, sorry.
All right, let's take what we need and bounce. We finally found it. All right, we got the starry. Now, Kenny, pass me the keys so we can get out of here.
Oh, wait. I thought Mo was supposed to hold on to the keys.
No, I gave them to you before I went inside the bank.
No, you decided you wanted to keep them instead.
Wait, so you're telling me no one has the keys?
No, sir.
Fuck.
We welcome you back to this game, into the second quarter of Miami versus Orlando, as the Heat and the Magic battle it out, and Paulo Banchero lays it up and in there. Amani with a monster first quarter. He had 15 of the 28 Heat points, and he was just absolutely amazing. He was attacking that Tyler O'Neal matchup, and he was just getting everything he possibly wanted against this Orlando defense. But despite everything, Orlando is still in it. It is only a 1-point game. Franz for 3, it's off. But despite the great performance so far from Amani Kidd, they're still in it, but Amani Kidd stays hot. He's got 18.
Paulo with the layup there. Oh, it's off. But yeah, Amani definitely taking this game very seriously. Jimmy Butler there will find Amani inside. Amani again. Got 2 defenders jumping, but he doesn't get that one to fall.
And I think that's what Miami's going to have to do as Cole Anthony gets a chance at an and 1 opportunity. Just Amani bumped him a little bit there, had to cover 2. Cole slipped by, got an open look, but misses the free throw. I think for Orlando, they're going to have to put more pressure on Amani. They're going to have to maybe double him, triple him if they have to, as Miles Bridges from way outside, it's no good for him. Not his type of shot. Cole Anthony bringing it back. Cole Anthony.
Defense. Paulo's wide open. Like I mentioned earlier that Paulo was going to be the key for the Magic to win. That is a fact, but I'm kind of surprised by how quiet and silent Tyler O'Neal has been in this game. He's done virtually nothing.
I mean, you have to credit Amani Kidd's defense, man. He came out with tenacity. Literally the first play where Tyler even got the ball, he turned it over immediately. So it's been tough for him for sure. And I think, I'm not surprised. I think he's just really trying to make it hard on him. He's trying to be aggressive. He knows how much this game needs him and everything. And he's taking an opportunity at the matchup as Paulo Banchero. He's getting it going in this second quarter. As we're going to go to break here, you see the airwolf from Cole Anthony, and Amani continues to be great. He's got 18 points in this one. We'll be back after this.
As much as I like to dominate the court, I like to dominate the road with the best cars in the game. With BMW, I get the best deals and rates for cars that provide safety for the whole family. Don't overthink it. This Christmas, choose BMW.
We welcome you back from the break and back to this battle in Miami. It's 37-33 Miami as Paulo Banchero, he's had himself a second quarter. As the graphic said before the break, he is an all-star select. Really happy for him. And he's been playing like it. He's averaging 22 points per game, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. He's playing great defense. And even though this Orlando team isn't that great, only the 8th seed, he's been hooping this year.
Definitely.
As you see Kendrick Coffee bring up the ball, gives it over to Amani. They're feeding him a lot. You can only imagine how tired he might be not getting that much rest without Bam Adebayo in the game. And Jimmy Butler over Paulo Banchero gets it to go. You love to see that from Jimmy Butler, especially when he's only averaging 13.4 points per game this season, getting a tough meeting to go over Paulo there, and the Magic respond quick. And still, after the Amani barrage, it's only a 1-point game, and Devon Hill gets a steal. Devon has it at the top of the key, looking for the lead. Devon slices in the lane, gets packed by Herberto Lopez. What a block. Duncan Robinson can't respond at the other end.
Duncan Robinson needs to make that 3. Those are the type of plays that really cause momentum. And now the Magic have a chance to, stay in this one. He really should have made that shot.
That would have been a highlight clip, something you would have seen on social media for the rest of the night. As you see Miami make it a 3-point game. Tyler O'Neal looking to attack Roberto Lopez, and he gets up yet again. I was talking earlier about Roberto Lopez and the struggling rim protection, but it doesn't matter there. Even though they end the possession with a bucket, you love to see those type of plays from Roberto Lopez. And that right there, back-to-back blocks. That's just what you want to see, especially with
back misses from Duncan.
Facts, bro. Duncan needs to lock it, or Spo's gonna have to take him out the game. As Tyler O'Neal finally knocks one down, and Orlando, despite Amani's emergence in this game, up by 2 with about a minute left in this one. Caleb Martin off the give-and-go action knocks down the midi, and it's a tie game with about a minute 10 remaining. Devon Hill finds Tyler. He attacks. Finds Draymond Green. He's 36 years old, getting up like that. And it's 11-4 extended run for the Magic.
Surprised
Jimmy Butler. Big shot. I'm saying. Draymond Green.
Tyler
O'Neal.
I'm not sure. Are those his first points of the night? Sure feels like it.
I'm saying, but even though he's struggling, it has not really affected Orlando much at all in this game. They have the lead here as Duncan gives it back to KPJ. KPJ for 3 is no good. He struggled tonight. Jimmy Butler gets the rebound. Jimmy Butler, no good on the midi. You want those type of shots to go down. 2 opportunities, just could not convert, and now the Magic have a chance to extend their lead going into the halftime break. Tyler kicks it out to Moody. It's no good. Shot clock's turned off. They're going to give it to Jimmy. Jimmy gets it back. Duncan for 3. It's off. And we've got a 49-48 lead at the half for the Magic. It's been fun basketball to this point, and we are very, very much excited for another half of basketball. We'll be back after this.
Imani, you were out for the entirety of last year's playoffs with a knee injury. What were the emotions post-injury and during that experience?
You know, it's funny how much I remember it. It was game 2 in Milwaukee, 4th quarter. I want to say we were up like 8 or so, and I was looking for one last drive to close it out. Once I get to the paint, I got some contact and drew the foul, but I felt this extra push behind that. At first I was like, I'm all good, I'll just walk this off. But then I realized, shit, I can't even stand up right now.
Very sad day for Heat fans around the world. Shooting guard Imani Kidd is set to miss the rest of the playoffs with a fractured knee.
Won't be seeing Imani
You know, it's
tonight,
hard.
dealing with that knee
Being so
injury.
close to a chip, it hurts to come up short.
It's going to be another DNP for Imani.
For the rest of the playoffs, I didn't want to talk to
Kid for the
anybody,
Heat.
didn't want to hear from anybody. I just felt
Imani
helpless.
Kidd is unable to play tonight.
In a way, I felt empty because basketball is all I've ever known, even from my days in Duke. But my moms used to tell me something important when I was younger. She would say, Imani, if you truly love something, then you'll fight for it. You'll fight for it until it's yours. So I fought. I might not be the same Imani, but being the same is overrated. Before I go, I got one last thing to say to Tyler O'Neal. Try that sneaky shit in Miami and see what happens.
Magic versus Heat. Tyler versus Imani. The Battle of Florida in Miami on Christmas Day, only on HLCC.
Spurs have been bringing it as the 7th seed. And LA, they've been
That's what I'm talking about.
They're down 2-1, 2 30-point losses to this point.
The parlay
30
hit me
plus
for
point
sure.
losses for this team. So, I mean, a loss here could really, really give
This motherfucker has no
all that
defense.
momentum. And that shot by Gold, he's got 25 tonight, 5 for 7 from 3. He's been super efficient from deep. LA, man, they're gonna want to pull through. They're gonna have to get something going here.
What the fuck are they doing right now?
McDermott to the cell, and it falls in for him. Spurs up 4 with.
We all know a friend like Tariq. Don't be like Tariq.
Yo, AT&T just sent me a heads up on the best plans for me.
They know what a pro wants.
And what a pro needs.
They know what's best for me.
Hurry up, we gotta catch the bus.
It provides proactive recommendations so you get what's right for you.
We welcome you back from the halftime break and back to another half of Miami Heat versus Orlando Magic basketball as the Orlando Magic hold a 1-point lead. KPJ with the steal. Go ahead of steam. KPJ kicks it out. Imani for 3, wide open. Can't knock it down. Probably the most wide open shot he got all night. Couldn't knock it down. Jimmy with another rebound. 2 offensive boards. Jimmy Butler gives it to KPJ. KPJ finds Imani Kid. And that's the hustle you love to see from the vet, Jimmy Butler. He has 8 rebounds tonight. He's been huge. Or 6 rebounds, sorry.
Yeah. Jimmy and Roberto Lopez, I mean, the hustle is there. Those shots just need to fall for the Heat. They should be up by way more.
Facts, man. Especially that wide open 3 from Imani. That would have been a tough play, especially with how much room he had on the wing. Devon Hill drives in, kicks it out. Vucevic banks in the 3. He's been huge tonight. Couple of threes, couple of tough middies over Roberto Lopez, and it's a 2-point lead yet again for the Magic as they swing it over to Imani Kid and he knocks it down. It's crazy because he had a wide open look before, but when he has a hand in his face, he knocks it down. It's like as soon as he sees Tyler O'Neal, he just gets superpowers as Orlando scores on the other end. As Imani, full head of steam, lays it in. And I want to say, too, on that play where he got that wing 3, Jimmy Butler was wide open. It just shows how much trust and how much they rely on Imani and how much they've relied on him tonight in this game for him to pass up a wide open look for a contested 3 from Tyler O'Neal, which he still knocked down. But it shows a lot about how good he's been tonight.
I mean, I trust Imani more on a contested 3 than I trust Jimmy Butler on a wide open 3 at this point in his career, so I don't blame him at all.
Crazy. As Roberto Lopez, good look, just couldn't get it over Paulo. Vucevic gets it stolen. Roberto, what a play. Roberto! It's the slam in transition. He's been absolutely amazing defensively. After the first quarter, it's like he unlocked some sort of flow defensively, and he's just been absolutely active in this game ever since the first quarter.
Yeah, and you see how many points Tyler has there. Definitely doing what he can, but Imani is definitely getting the best of him tonight.
Another steal for Imani. He's just been super active tonight, especially when it comes to that matchup against Tyler O'Neal, and Roberto Lopez finishes off his play. Tyler O'Neal looking to respond, steps back for 3, still can't get any sort of rhythm to go. It's like Imani's in his head. Caleb Martin knocks down the 3. Caleb Martin makes it a 6-point game. He's got 13 points with 2 threes tonight. He's been super solid. as
Hill.
Devon Hill gets downhill ferociously.
Devon Hill is like sneaky athletic.
I'm saying, like, people don't see, like, he's not a normal point guard at all. I mentioned his big frame, but he's also really athletic. As a Monty kid, man, he is having himself a night. And KPJ with the block there. I just love how active Miami is coming out of the halftime break. They just look a lot better as Tyler finally knocks down a triple in response to this incredible performance from Amani. As Amani, no good.
Hey, he'll get more shots like those, and he'll make them. It's okay. Jalen Suggs now.
Step back three. He takes a lot of weird shots. I don't love the shot selection from Orlando.
It's Christmas. There's a rivalry. I think they need to get back into the game, lock in, and realize that this game will actually count to the record.
Facts. And I think this is potential playoff preview of what we could see between these two teams in a playoff series. And I think this is where they can show a national audience what they are capable of and show that the Orlando Magic are here to play this season, even though they haven't been that good to start the season thus far.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. I mean, both these teams are bottom 4 teams if we're having the 8 series. So I don't know if we'll see a playoff series, but you know, this is a fun matchup. But let's not overestimate the greatness of these two teams here.
Orlando Carter.
Yes, Kendrick Coffey will bring the ball up now with Jalen Suggs defending. Passes it to Khalil Ware.
I just love how good Khalil Ware has been in this game. Just a few blocks. He's just coming off the bench, and he's been super solid, making the right plays. And I think without Bam Adebayo, he's really stepped up as that backup center. As you see Jovic around the screen, trying to attack Draymond. Never a matchup you want. Draymond Green, one of the best defenders in recent history. As Tyler O'Neal gets it picked, can't knock down the three. And Draymond slipped a little bit there. And Kendrick Coffey finds Duncan Robinson and finishes the clip. Shot clock's turned off. 3 seconds, 2 from the logo. It's good. Jalen Suggs. What a shot. Before the buzzer, realized time was winding down. Took no time to waste. Knocked down a very, very tough shot from the logo.
Hello, my friend. How are you doing today?
How the hell did you get into my house?
Now, don't worry about that. Worry about the adventure we are going on.
Adventure? What adventure? Where are we even going?
To get that shoe of myths.
The shoe of myths?
The shoe of Nigerian mythical gods.
Sure buddy, I don't mind joining your adventures. Fix my fucking window, asshole.
Have you ever thought you stink? Or that your hair is thinning? Just use eye care. Hair will give you all-day body odor protection, and the hairspray will prevent hair loss and stimulate new hair growth.
We welcome you back to Miami and to the final 6 minutes of this Miami versus Orlando showdown. And we are here with head coach Eric Spoelstra. Eric, I must ask, how do you feel about the response from your team in that third quarter? And what do you think must happen to pull out a win here?
Honestly, I'm very pleased with the guys so far. Loved the scrappiness that was displayed in the third. Amani has played super confident all game, and his competitiveness has really lit a fire under the team tonight. Now, it just comes down to which team wants it more in the fourth.
Well, So we appreciate that from Spo. And the Heat retake the lead on the score there. It is a very close game in this fourth quarter. Only a 1-point game. And Khalil War with the stop. Defense is going to be huge for this Miami Heat team in the clutch. And Kendrick Coffee makes it a 3-point game. Noda, what do you think the Magic need to do here as they're folding under pressure right now?
I think Tyler O'Neal needs to step up. He needs to kind of hold Amani down on defense and then kind of fire back on offense. And the Magic need to play overall better defense as well, kind of slow Amani down. Because if he continues the way he's been playing this entire game, then it's over. So
Back says Paulo calms the storm a little bit. Caleb Martin no good from 3, and they're running. Paulo in transition gives it over to Moody. Moody backs down, gets it back to Paulo, and he hits the tough mid-range J. Paulo with 20 points tonight. He's been absolutely incredible, showing why he is an all-star candidate. And it's a 1-point game here as Jimmy Butler knocks down the huge 3 from the top of the key. He showed up tonight when they've needed him the most, and he gives the Heat a 4-point lead. Tyler gets blocked by Caleb Martin, the defense yet again from Miami.
Terrible play there by Tyler O'Neal. Terrible.
He's just really folding under pressure right now. I think he's just trying to get a shot to go, and I guess in a way he's kind of forcing it as Paulo can't knock down the midi. It's a 6-point game here with about 3:30 remaining. Amani Kidd, he's had the fantastic game. Miles Bridges misses a 3. Javon Hill has it on the wing, or passes it to the wing. Tyler finds Nikola Vucevic, and he lays it in. It's a 4-point game. I mean, even if his shot is not falling, if Tyler could just make himself useful in other ways, play some actual defense, as you see him get cooked by Amani there with the slam. If he could play some defense, maybe just play make, then he could be a real asset in this game moving forward. As you see Franz with the huge 3 to cut it to 3. And that's another guy you want to wake up. He's been super quiet tonight. Hopefully he can show up big time in the clutch. As Amani kicks it back out to Miles Bridges. No good.
Miles Bridges was wide open for that 3, but he hasn't made a lot of 3s tonight, so I can understand why he didn't shoot it. But if I was him, I would have shot it in that situation.
Tyler, clean look, just can't get it to fall. He's missed his last 3. Paulo trying to back down Miles Bridges is another Miami stop. The Heat defense has been elite. Kendrick finds himself with another layup. It's a 5-point game with 2 minutes remaining. This is where Paulo needs to show up, and it's a block yet again. Roberto Lopez with his 4th, and Amani Kidd sticks the mid-range J. The lead has enlarged to 7. Roberto Lopez, man.
The momentum is in the favor of the Heat now. Roberto Lopez is kind of changing the direction of this game.
It's been the defense from Roberto Lopez since the second quarter that has helped them get to where they're here. Or get to where they're at. Roberto couldn't knock down the 3 there. That would have been crazy if he knocked that down. Tyler kicks it out to Paulo. Miles Bridges has been a much better matchup on him. Gets the stop. Roberto with the rebound. It's 5 straight empty possessions for Orlando. And Roberto Lopez. That might be the dagger. As Jimmy continues to be the pest, or a pest, on Franz. Jimmy with another poke. Franz turns it over.
Orlando needs to call a timeout here, bro.
Yeah, it's looking bad. Jimmy Butler with the layup, and it's an 11-point game.
The fact,
I don't even know the last time they've scored.
It's crazy. The fact that they haven't called a timeout yet is terrible, poor coaching.
As Miami will take a quick timeout. And I think at the end of the day, the win here has just been the big game from Amani Kidd. And the defense in this fourth quarter was just beautiful as Amani scores again. He has 38 points tonight, third highest point total this season. It shows you how big this game was to him. And yeah, man, it sucks for Orlando. You had a lot of opportunities to win in this game. You cut it to a 3-point game, and then after that, just the defense from Orlando being able to shut down Paolo, shut down Tyler. Just they weren't being able to get anything to go. And Herberto Lopez, Miles Bridges, Jimmy Butler, those guys just played absolutely incredible, and it led to this victory here at home without Bam Adebayo. This is one of those really good, feel-good wins as Jovic gets the steal. And the Miami Heat will win this game 98-89. You see the points for my Amani Kidd, 38 with 4 assists and 3 steals. Paulo had 20. Just a really tough ending to the game. Also, the efficiency for Amani was absolutely incredible. 17 for 22. You got 15 points from Caleb Martin, 13 from Jimmy Butler. It felt like Jimmy had more. He had a great game. Tyler O'Neal, only 5 for 13. Didn't play that well. Amani or Paulo with 20. And we're going to go to a interview here with Amani Kidd in just a few.
Turkey and some mistletoe.
Well, I'm here with Miami shooting guard Amani Kidd after his huge performance against the Orlando Magic. Amani, we know everything you had to go through after last year's playoffs. How does it feel to have a performance like this in front of your home court and in front of a national audience?
Well, Puff, I owe it all to my team and the fans. They know everything I had to go through last year during rehab and physical therapy, so to be able to have a big performance when we needed it the most was definitely special.
Amani, it seemed like every time you had Tyler O'Neal on you, it's like a fire lit inside you. Was it a possibility that Tyler was able to fuel this performance?
You can connect it to my past with Tyler and all that, but honestly, I just knew how much we needed this win. We haven't started off this year the way we wanted to, especially with all the talent on our roster. So we knew it was time to flip the script, whether it be Tyler or anyone else. We knew we had to come out here and win.
Lastly, Amani, I just wanted to ask you, what does this performance say about you, but not only you, but your team as a whole?
Wins like this prove to me how scrappy we are as a team. Going into this game, we knew without Bam, we would have to step up on defense. And guys like Jimmy and Herberto were great tonight. At the end of the day, this team is competitive. We have an identity. And we don't quit playing until the clock hits 0. And I think that separates us from the other teams in the league.
We appreciate those words from Amani, and that will do it for our Orlando Magic versus Miami Heat broadcast. I just want to thank Noto for helping me out with commentary.
Anytime.
And I just wanted to appreciate you fans for waiting. We have Knicks versus Blazers and OKC versus Nuggets coming soon. Have a lot of things in store. And that's pretty much it. Thank you all for watching. Be safe. Have a great Christmas. And this is Puffer Signing off.
Many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to